welcome back to the Glory Man United series. This is now episode 12. Today we've got West Ham away and Leicester at home. Results haven't been going quite well really. If you saw last episode, give it a miss. Don't really want to see that. We lost 3-2 to Olympiacos, which was a gimme really this game. We had a player sent off. Who was it? It was Fellaini. So I fined him a week's wages. He accepted it. He had no bloody choice in the end. And then we went away to Tottenham and we came away with the loss as well. So it's not been a good couple of weeks, I have to say. But hopefully we can pick ourselves up against West Ham and against Leicester and put us back on the map. The table, we're lying in 5th. West Ham are down here and Leicester are there as well. So they're in the bottom half. Games again, I'd like to say gimme. But so was Olympiacos, and Tottenham should have been a gimme as well really. We had the better time really against them, but we just couldn't put the ball in the net. Our players are dropping like flies, either suspensions or injuries. Phil Jones is on the injury list now with Rojo, Darmian. Blinder's now picked up an injury. He's going to be out to 4 to 5 weeks with a double hernia. And Matic is still out. How long's he got left? 3 to 6 weeks now. The good news is that Ibrahimovic, he's expected to be out for another 12 days, so he's going to start his rehabilitation if he hasn't started it already. So I'm really happy to be able to have him back. But at the moment, our forwards are firing blanks, or they're not doing enough. It won't be long before Rashford is going to be starting up there. So let's go through the side. De Gea in goal, Valencia, Smalling, Lindelof and Shaw at the back. We have Fellaini, Herrera and Pogba in midfield, with Mata sitting just in front of them and just behind Lukaku and Icardi. Now, they've scored 13 goals between them, and it's not enough. Absolutely not enough. We've got 125 million pounds worth of strikers up there, and they're not doing the job. Hernandez is back up front, Lanzini, so they're quite attacking really. 2 wide players, which is going to exploit us there. But we'll see how we get on. Changing rooms, right, we'll assertively say it's all over to Have a good one tonight. I don't think anything, right, let's give performance expecting us off here. Okay, nothing. So we'll just calmly say I completely have faith in you all, and they're not really interested. Chicharito kicks off for West Ham, and here they come forward. Right, first 10 seconds, so they have the ball and they've had it for quite a while, and of course it gets taken off them. Nice. Okay, we've had a couple of shots already. One on target, Lanzini with a corner. It's a good stop and a double stop. Pass back probably. Who cares? De Gea, at least you stop the ball going in. Right, let's knock it up then. Let's see who we got up there. Is that like, oh, who's that? Icardi on his way. Shh. Oh, you've got to finish it. Right, Lanzini again. So he's going to be the playmaker, is he? Oh, for goodness sake. Herrera. Who missed the interception? Comes there. There was who's that on the Valencia? Went straight through him. Wonderful. Half time and we've had the better of it really. Let's give him a dressing down then, shall we? As certainly say, I expect to see a much better showing in the half. Let's go again. We kick off this time. Lukaku and Icardi, get your finger out, lads. And here they come. Oh, it's a great interception by Valencia. Still doesn't make up for the goal. Oh, what's happened there? Right, corner. Come on, can we... There's nobody in the box. Are we going to have a shot? Penalty referee! Get that ball in the box. Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. How many chances there have we had? That should have been in the back of the net. Mata, corner. Oh, that's a poor corner. And they have a free kick, which they buried. It's a well taken free kick. But that doesn't help us anything, does it? Now lads are still seeming composed. Pogba with the header out. Obiang. Okay, so now they're playing with it really, aren't they? Let's get this ball then. Come on. How much room have they got? 3-0, really? Oh, dearie me. 3-0 away to West Ham. That is dire. Absolute dire. Mato, the corner. Plays out to Herrera, Pogba. Right, we've got one back, Icardi. A lifeline, indeed. It's a good ball out to Herrera, Pogba, Lukaku, Icardi. Right, come on then. I'm going to pause this. Tactics. Lukaku, you're coming off. I'm bringing Rashford on. Actually, you know what? I'll take Mata off. Rashford, you can go out there. Fellaini, do we bring another one on? Leave it at that. We've got to go attacking. Let's get it up in the box then. Come on, 20 minutes to go. We've got a little bit of a lifeline. We've got one back. Can we get another one? These losses are really mounting up. Hart. Is that Joe Hart? Can we get there? And they're just messing around now. Another goal and that'll really unsettle them then, won't it? Come on. One of you... Don't run away from it. Oh, they're just messing around with them. Oh, it's a good interception. Cardi, well played to Lukaku. Go on, son. He's really disappointed me at the moment. He's not scoring. And that's two opportunities there to get that ball into the box and somebody bury it, and nobody has done. And they're just easy, aren't they? They're just playing it around. Herrera, bad ball. Obiang now has it to Herrera. We intercept by the other Herrera inside to Lukaku, who takes it one. Come on. Let's push forward. That's a good interception. This could be a lifeline. Could this be? Could we make the great escape out of this? Come on, somebody get there. We know they like to play a bit of overtime. That is poor. I mean, look at that, 14 shots. I don't think I was the only one surprised by the result. You don't think? Not good enough. Right, we have Leicester next. Let's see if we can bag ourselves a win here. We're not doing well away from home at all. So, we'll see you guys in a moment when we come up against Leicester. Leicester at home. So we have De Gea in goal. We have Valencia, Bailey, Lindelof and Shaw at the back. We then have Fellaini, Herrera and Pogba ever present in midfield. Lingard takes the right hand side this time with Martial on the left, with Icardi alone up front. The two forwards were not working. Either they're not bouncing off each other enough for my liking. So Icardi starts being the top goal scorer, and we'll see what happens from this. Hopefully, being at home, well, we said that against the Olympiacos, which should have been a gimme, but we shall see what happens. Let's submit this team. Right, Iniacho is up front for them. He must be bagging a few. 6 in 5 games or 11. Okay, again, quite defensive. 4-1-4-1. Let's talk to the team, and we're going to say certainly you should be winning this game comfortably. Look switched off, really? I'll talk to the players then. We'll passionately say, show me what you got to say. I want to see a good display. They're just listening keenly. Send the assistant, and then we'll just play. Come on, Leicester kick off now at Old Trafford. Incidentally, we have been given an increase in budget for the transfer window in January. I think it was 77 million. So I think we need to get ourselves either a right winger or another attacking midfielder, and possibly a midfielder as well. Eric Dyer maybe, or possibly Christian Eriksen, who I was looking at before, who totally undone us at Wembley for Tottenham. I think he can hold his own in there. Matters as much as I like him, he's not pulling his weight, unfortunately. this part of the season. Valencia, good tackle there. He could have been. He had a carded for that. Lingard comes forward. Ball over to Icardi, who's a lone striker. Ooh, that's a good effort though. Martial was on the left hand side. The ball across could have been enough. The disadvantage not having two up front. There's nobody going to be sitting in the box. Shaw with a throw to Icardi. He has it back, crosses it in. Again, nobody there. Valencia, you can have a go. Oh, it's a good tackle, but not enough. Leicester, we have it again. Icardi, penalty ref. No, they get it away. Headed back to Valencia. Bailey, hold on. Fellaini. Lingard, ball in maybe. This must be a ball. Anybody? Martial, come on, open goal. Right, Leicester, Mahrez. Again, Mahrez is another player I wouldn't mind having. Good on the right hand side. He can provide, but again, that's what Mkhitaryan's supposed to do. Right, Leicester come forward again. Oh, that's a good interception by Pogba to Martial. And we've just belted it over. Herrera. Pogba now to Fellaini. Out wide to Shaw. Shaw comes forward. Martial in the box. Anybody? Icardi. How many chances we got here? We've had 10 shots already. Okay, so we're having best of the game. Cassius Michael's their main guy. Martial is ours. So, team talk. Not happy with performance. Get out there and do something about it. Let's go again. Second half. As we kick off. Herrera to Pogba. Right, so we're playing it out. Okay, it's alright having it in the centre. Icardi looks a bit isolated up there on his own. Pogba out wide to Shaw. What's that? Offside? It would be, wouldn't it? Bailey, good header to Martial. Inside. Anybody there? Fellaini to Lingard. Icardi. Oh, come on, guys. Last couple of minutes. Leicester, this should have been a gimme. This is not the way it's supposed to be. Rashford, free kick. Oh, come on. 20 shots we've had. 7 on target. That is not good enough. Can we bag ourselves a winner at some point in this game? Come on. We're all over them. 3 minutes of added time and nothing's happening. Absolutely nothing. Rashford comes forward. Ball in. That's poor. Absolutely poor. And they're going to come away with a point. 10 seconds. They're just messing around at the back now. They're just playing it. Somebody grab the ball. That is awful. Absolutely awful. Not good enough. So we're just languishing in 7th spot now. We have lost our way one hell of a lot. Right, that's not a good run of results there. And we have Chelsea next as well. We need to start picking points up, especially in this gap here. We should have had some of them. Right, okay, so when we come back, we've got Shakhtar away, and then we've got Chelsea away, which doesn't bode well for us at all. So if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you.